This is the second week of our tournament for 2,200 Wyrmarrow total for this. If you missed last week, that was 200. Each week is 200 Wyrmarrow if you guess correctly. And last week we broke it down and we actually guessed it right. This week we've even kind of cheated more. We've actually taken those two teams, we placed them against each other on the test server. I don't know if we're actually supposed to do that, but we did because we wanted to see the placement. It's very confusing. If you don't know what I'm talking about, inside Dragonheir right now, you can see this Golden Venture Racing, and then you see the two teams. These two teams will face off against each other in Arena. And if you click Learn More at the bottom here, you'll see these two teams. There is the red team and the blue team. And then at the very end of you clicking Next, like you go down here at the bottom, click Next, see the team, see the formation, click Next again, and then here's where you submit. And once you submit your correct answer, you're going to get 200 Wyrmarrow. And I'm telling you, this week, we know the answer to this. Now, sometimes it's hard to see. I've talked to them about making this clear for us, but we put the exact same gear on both teams with the exact same skill haste, as you can see here, and we let them fight each other. It was on a long stream, like a 2-hour stream that I will put up later on. So if you want to watch that stream and see all the battles we did against that same team, it always went the same way. But right now, I'm just going to show you the clip of what happens. But Meteor Storm Gaming helped me do this. So if you would, go over to his channel and give him some subscribers. He can't even monetize yet on YouTube. He's only at 364 subscribers. A fellow content creator for Dragonheir Silent Gods. Whoops. I've been reading some other stuff from Jay Giggs and also just other things. So go over there and give him a sub, please, so he can get to where he can monetize, because he's not messing around. He's at 87 videos for Dragonheir Silent Gods. That's a lot of videos. That's a lot of dedication. Let's give him some love and get those subs up. I'll leave a link to this channel down below. So right now, let's just play it. The hardest thing when I look at the two, like if you go back and look at that website, and you look at the teams and how they're placed, it's confusing to me on how they meet up, you know? Because you see them both just down. But this is how they're supposed to meet up. We've got Buy and Free right here with the gear, which I'll show you at the end. We have Shirgul that can jump around and take people out. We have Shaltar that can do a lot of AoE damage. And then we have Megan here and Zephy to block. Over here, it looks kind of fierce because they have Faloja, who can mitigate a ton of damage, especially with the legendary artifact she has on. We got Ogok that can make it so we don't die and remove debuffs. And then also Zephy can remove buffs. So when they have a lot of buffs up, if Zephy does its battle skill, it can remove a buff from these guys. And then we have Bledin and Girthin coming in and doing some damage. 4-bit trying to do a knock up along with a stun, although Buy and Free's got them beat, right? He's got a 3x3 stun on the battle skill, 100% chance to stun, and it's going to hit these three here. It won't hit Bledin and Girthin, but it hits these three, which would cover the team. So let's play this. This is the real battle. This is what's going to happen, I think, at the end of the week when we see the battle happen. It's got to slow down to like 0.2 times speed so we can see what's going on. Just started. We're at 1 second play time. At 4 seconds in, at 2:56, we should have Megan do her battle skill. She's going to hit Buy and Free, I guess, with it. Okay, it looks really weird going this slow, but we kind of need to see what's happening, right? We got Shirgul tearing in some damage. We've got Bledin and Girthin hitting Buy and Free, but he's got like 100,000 HP, and he doesn't really have high defense. There's Shirgul doing that big old jump. Let's get Bledin. Bledin's going to die pretty quick here. Okay, we need to go up a little faster in speed. Let's crank this up a little bit more. Okay, there we go. Shirgul turn, though, right? I hate that. It makes no sense. If you have a backline jumper on defense, they don't get off target. But Shirgul, for some reason, when you're on offense, and a lot of the other backline jumpers, when they jump back to hit somebody, like the lowest current max HP, they then turn and face somebody else. It's the worst AI I've ever seen. But you can see that not a lot has happened. And Zephy's already making sure that they can't take damage and covering them up. So we don't have to worry about this. All this damage going on right now, no big deal. Buy and Free does have that artifact. Whenever it breaks the shield in the beginning, it puts decreased attack on 2 people. Now, Bledin is dead. Shirgul jumped over and took him out. Whenever Shirgul does his ultimate, somebody's gonna die. Now, they're all focusing on 4-bit. Okay, we got Ogok doing his unkillable. And then the heal afterwards, right? 4-bit's gonna do an AoE stun, but for some reason on this fight, we didn't get stunned. We must have block I don't see any immunity up. It's weird. Oh, maybe it's got a percentage chance to do it because on the other 3 battles, my guys were stunned. And even when they're stunned, just to let you know, we still win it the same exact way. Again, you can go watch that battle over on my live stream. I post it on my YouTube channel. It'll be up shortly after this. So buy him free now that he can do his ultimate. People are going to get stunned kind of randomly. There is a resist in the back because they are using Ogok's 50 resistance lead. Although 50 resistance compared to buy him free's 350 accuracy isn't really going to do much. They're 4 bits down. Girthin still trying to work. Still trying to work us. She's not doing anything. They're getting a lot of damage mitigation right now from Felosia with the shields on, and then all the mitigation that she gets from the artifact and her own skill, which is massive. If you guys aren't using Felosia and you don't have that vest on her to mitigate like 17.5% additional damage, plus the 30% mitigation that she does on her own, and then she does whatever else it is. I don't have her, but she does do 30% less damage taken, and then as long as you have that artifact along with, I believe, the shields that she puts up, then you take 17.5% more. It's ridiculous. She is so strong. I can't wait to pull her one of these days because she's Frost too, so we've got an option there for support in Frost, which is great. But that was it. I mean, you saw how they all just kind of fell down. The whole entire team's alive. Guys, the opposing team has the same gear again. That's Meteor Storm helping me out over in the test server. He might even have a video about this tonight. He should. I hope he puts one up. But that's it. That's what happens in this fight. They basically got pretty decimated. Let's jump forward and see if we can look at some gear. There we go. Zephy with the same exact gear that we can see in that picture. We've got Buy and Free with that same artifact, same gear. Here we have the same exact gear as well. And then there. Like everything's the same. Same skill haste. She has 92 skill haste. On the sheet, she has 91. But Shagul had 5. We had 5 on him. I think somebody else had a little bit as well, maybe like 30 or somewhere like that. We put that on them as well. So blue team. That is the blue team. In case you're unsure, the blue team this week will win, which will net you 200 gems. Enjoy those Wyrmarrow. Make sure you subscribe. We'll be doing this every single week. Thanks for watching. Appreciate your time. I will see you all in a video soon.